week 10 of the fantasy basketball season, and here's a few centers that we looked at on waivers. The first guy is Willy Hernangomez of the New Orleans Pelicans. So Hernangomez, he stepped in the last couple games now here for Steven Adams, and honestly, he's played pretty well, is Hernangomez, and better than Adams at times this season. So Hernangomez, he stepped in a few games on February 16th. He stepped in for Adams, and he played well, is Hernangomez, for a guy who hasn't played much this season, to be honest, but now his playing time's going up, and he's producing. On the season, he's ranked 227 in fantasy basketball, 6.9 points a game, 7.3 rebounds, 1.2 assists, 59% from the foul line, 51% from the field. But the last couple weeks now, he's ranked 141 is Hernangomez, with 10 points a game, 12.8 rebounds, an assist, 62% from the foul line, and 45% from the field. So Willy Hernangomez, he's getting rebounds, he's scoring the basketball. Just his percentages aren't all that great at the center position right now, but he's still producing for this Pelican team and for fantasy owners. And he's playing now anywhere from 20 to 25 minutes since he's been starting for Steven Adams. And now Adams, we'll see if Adams comes back the 24th, but I think Willy Hernangomez is definitely worth an ad. In the last 4 games, he's played pretty well. February 16th in Memphis, 14 points, 8 rebounds, and assists and a steal. February 17th versus Portland, 11 points, 17 boards. February 19th versus Phoenix, points, 13 rebounds. And then last night in a thrilling victory versus the Boston Celtics, 6 points, 13 rebounds, 2 assists and a block. So rebounds his specialty, and he could score the basketball decently as well. If he carves out a decent role for this Pelican team, I think Hernangomez, he could average 10 and 8 or something. And he's a player available in 82% of fantasy leagues, so he's the first center I will look to go out there and get. The second guy is Nerlens Noel of the New York Knicks. He's been a hot ad now over the last week or two here, is Nerlens Noel. And he's starting for this Knicks team with Mitchell Robinson out 4 to 6 weeks with a broken hand. In the last few games, he's played pretty well since he started is Noel. Noel on the season, he's ranked 127 with 4.2 points a game, 5.5 rebounds, 0.5 assists, 1.9 blocks, 56% from the field. But the last couple weeks, he's ranked 91 is Nerlens Noel, 7.3 points a game, 7.3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1.7 blocks, 57% from the field, and 75% from the line. He's not going to be a big scorer, but he's going to help in categories like field goal percentage, shot blocking, and rebounding. And the last couple games, he's doing that. February 15th versus Atlanta, 6 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 3 blocks. February 17th at Orlando, 6 points, 9 rebounds, an assist and a steal. And last night in the victory versus Minnesota, he almost had a double-double, 10 points, 9 rebounds, 2 blocks, and 50% from the field. So Nerlens Noel, he's almost going to get a double-double, like I said, and he's going to block shots. He's available in 43% of fantasy leagues, and I think all 10-team leagues or deeper, he should be on. The next center is Robin Williams of the Boston Celtics. Williams, he's been a player the last couple weeks, starting to get things going with his playing time going up. On the season, he's ranked number 98 is Williams, 6.4 points a game, 5.7 rebounds, 1.4 blocks, 72% from the field. And in the last week, his numbers are pretty outrageous. 9 points a game, 7.8 rebounds, 1.5 assists, 1.8 steals, 2.5 blocks. But the 78% from the field is a huge number, so he's blocking shots at a great rate. His field goal percentage is way up there. He's barely missing at all as Williams, and he's rebounding about 8 a game and almost 2 steals a game. So he's helping in a lot of categories. He's getting the job done, and in that time, he's ranked 25th is Williams. And right now, he's not playing many minutes, surprisingly, still for the Celtic team. Only about 20 minutes a game in the last few games. He's been pretty good, though. February 17th versus Atlanta, 8 points, 3 rebounds, an assist, 2 blocks, 80% from the field. February 19th versus Atlanta, again, 12 points, 7 rebounds, 4 blocks, 2 steals. And then last night in New Orleans, what a huge game he had. 8 points, 13 rebounds, 3 assists, and 4 blocked shots. So he's giving you the categories that can help you win a couple games or get some decent points if you're in a points league, is Williams. So Robert Williams, 4 for 6 from the field yesterday, and he's going to help at field goal. He's not going to score many points, but rebounding, stealing the basketball, and shot block, and he'll help you win. The next center to add on waivers this week is Lopez of the Washington. The Wizards, they're playing musical chairs, it seems like, this season with their centers since Thomas Bryant went down with the torn ACL, which he's out for the season. And Rolo on the year, he's ranked 276, 8 points a game, 4.4 rebounds for Lopez, 1 assist. He's hitting 57% from the field, but the last week now, he's ranked 162, 10.3 points a game, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, and he's shooting 52% from the field. So Robin Lopez, he's been a good ball player throughout his career. I know he's bounced around the last few seasons in the NBA, but he still gets the job done. And right now, he's playing over Alex Len after Alex Len was playing over Lopez in the last week or two. So like I said, they don't know what they're doing in Washington, and right now they're trying to figure out a solution at the center position. But Washington, they've been winning ball games over the last couple games here. And Rolo on the season, I think he could carve out a decent role, and he'll help fantasy owners in points and rebounds and shoot a good field goal percentage. The last 3 games, February 15th versus Houston, 12 points, 3 rebounds, and assists, 60% from the field. February 17th versus Denver, 9 points, 4 rebounds, a steal. And then February 20th, his best game probably of the season at Portland, 10 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, and a block. And he shot only 37% from the field though. But Rolo, he's going to get opportunities. He's playing anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes a game right now. And I think he could sustain these decent numbers as long as they're playing him. But we'll see what they do in Washington at that center position. And Lopez, he's available in a whopping 92% of fantasy leagues. And the 5th and final center to add on waiver, Jakob Poeltl of the San Antonio Spurs. Last week, he was on the list, and once again, he's on it here. And he hasn't played a ball game with all the postponements now, is the Spurs with Poeltl since February 14th. The last couple games before they've been postponed, the Spurs, he's played pretty well as Poeltl. February 8th versus Golden State, 14 points, 11 rebounds, 4 block shots. February 9th versus Golden State again, 4 points, only 5 rebounds, 2 blocks. February 12th at Atlanta, 14 points, 12 rebounds, 3 steals, 3 blocks. And February 14th at Charlotte, 8 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, and 4 blocks. So Poeltl, he's a great shot blocker, pretty good rebounder, and he's more of a garbage man is scoring the basketball, but he'll shoot a decent field goal percentage as well, anywhere from 50% or better he's shot over the last few games. And hopefully this San Antonio team returns to action February 24th at OKC after they've been out now, like I mentioned, since February 14th. So Poeltl, he was playing good for this team. The only thing, LaMarcus Aldridge was hurt, but now I think he could be healed from his injury with all these days off, 10 days off in between games here for this Spur team. But I think Poeltl's still worth an answer. That's a few centers I would look to add on waivers this week here in week 10 of the fantasy basketball season.